Hello, and thanks for joining me here for another episode of Kickstart with Ann in this catastrophic issues and recovery section. Today, I'm talking to you about processing pain. So many people are dealing with pain silently, secretly. These videos, hopefully this particular video, will help bring some understanding, illuminate your path, and hopefully bring some comfort to you. So, diving right in. So there are only two factors that I'm going to bring to you because I really want you to get this. Number one, allow yourself to feel. And number two, allow yourself to heal. If you're sad about something, let's just say this. Instead of dealing with a loss, let's just say it's death. Instead of dealing with that death, you in turn you go into work mode. Instead of you working 40 hours a week, now you're doing 60 hours a week just to keep yourself busy so that you never have to think about that death, or you have less time as possible to properly process that death. So although you're more busy, you're finding yourself more tired. You're adding more stress on your body. And whether you realize it or not, the fact that you have not dealt with that properly, it will eventually catch up with you. Maybe not tomorrow, but very soon that grief is going to run you down. Because as a human being, we are made with emotions and feelings. That's natural. It's natural to feel sad if a family member passes away. It's natural to feel upset if your spouse serves you divorce papers. It's naturally to feel betrayed if you are cheated on in a relationship. These are natural feelings. And if you say, oh, no, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm better than that. I'm an overcomer. That's great to acclaim. Those statements are true. You are an overcomer. But at this present time, you need to properly process what has happened to you. Sit down and think about it and make peace with it. No, it may not be right that it happened to you, but you have to make peace with it. What I mean by make peace is take all the time you need to think about it. If you have some regret in there, go ahead and think about that. Get some healing for the regret that you feel. It may be some guilt if you've dealt with a death. Maybe you felt like you weren't there enough. Maybe you felt like you should have been there for that loved one. Maybe you feel like you didn't say what you needed to say to them. Maybe you didn't apologize in time and now they have passed away and now you'll never get that chance. It's okay to go into your room of refuge, sit on your bed, sit on your couch in your recliner, love seat, and just sit and have quiet time and just think about it. Think about those memories. Think about why you're sad and what you can do to bring your mind to peace. That, yeah, this issue did make me sad. This issue did make me upset. But let me sit here for a week or two. Maybe it may take you 6 months to cool off, to reassess, to reboot, to let your mind rejuvenate instead of trying to forget it, instead of trying to act like it never happened. And now you're putting on this facade and going on with your life and, oh yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, it's all good, girl. I'm good. He didn't hurt me. They didn't take anything from me. I'm good. But then when you leave the crowd and you get home or you get in your car, you're breaking down. You're crying. You're sobbing uncontrollably. And the next thing for some of you, you turn to the conventional soothers to try to further comfort yourself. However, there are some steps that you can take where that doesn't always have to be your go-to. If it takes going out for a quiet walk, if it takes going to sit out at the beach and just listen to the water, listen to the wind and the breeze, watching the sunrise, the sunset, all these different things that have the potential of calming the mind. Playing soft music, listening to rain sounds on your phone. I mean, there are so many things that we can turn to as opposed to always diverting to conventional soothers. These suppressants that don't really heal us, but they just offer a temporary fix. And once you come to, once you sober up, once the high wear off, the problem is still there. It hasn't went anywhere and you still haven't dealt with it. You have to take care of yourself. And when you feel a certain way due to something happening to you, it's okay to go off to a quiet place and process that. Or get with a buddy or a pal or a counselor and go talk out the way that you feel. It's okay to do that. You're not wrong for venting. You're not wrong for crying. You're not wrong for expressing your feelings. And whoever told you that you're wrong for doing so, perhaps they are the wrong person for you. They are the wrong person to vent to. Because everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has been through some type of catastrophe, some type of trial, and today just happens to be your day. So go ahead and feel the way that you feel. With that pen and that piece of paper, go ahead and write down some steps that you can take to heal. Okay, yes, he hurt me. Yes, I've been through a divorce. Yes, I've buried a loved one. What am I going to do moving forward to get better? I saw a quote the other day on social media, and it said, people only have one time to tell me their problem. The next time that I talk to them, we need to talk about solutions. So what does that quote mean to you? When I hear that quote, to me, it means let's go ahead and move forward. Now, when you're in the process of feeling, it's okay to go through your emotions and feel how you want to feel. But when you move on into healing, wanting to be healed, now we're in solution mode. So there's no reason to keep retracting back to how you feel. Your emotions are running hot. No. We're in healing mode now. So let's talk about solutions. Let's think about solutions. What can we do moving forward to get through this? But let's just talk about sadness. When you're dealing with sadness, let's just say losing a loved one by way of death, you cannot do anything about the death. They're already gone. You can't do anything about how your family member passed away, whether or not you were there, the words you didn't say, the apology you didn't get to make. You didn't get to hug and kiss on them. You didn't get to say goodbye. You feel like you didn't get any closure. You can't change any of that stuff, even all of the what ifs. I remember my father telling me when I was going through my process, and I was explaining to him how I felt, and he shared it with me. He said, look, anything that you can think right now is all speculation. Your feelings and that bond you shared with your mother will always be there. But at this point, you have to remember that you're still alive. You can only change your right now. You're responsible for right now. So I had to make a decision to get up and get back on the grind. Because I know for a fact, my mother, she hated procrastination. She hated laziness. So it would be actually a dishonor for me to lie on the bed and just grieve. That would not benefit me at all. And it will not benefit you guys or anything that's associated with me. It will only drag me down. It will only make my life worse. It will only damage my body. It will damage my appearance. It would get me all chemically imbalanced on the inside. And before you know it, you'll just begin to just fade away. I don't want to fade away. And I don't want you to fade away, which is why I'm expressing this and sharing that little bit of my story with you. There's nothing we can do about the losses that we faced. There's nothing that we can do about the pain that we have on us except to map out and execute what the healing process looks like. What does healing look like for you? Does it look like sitting down with the counselor? Does it look like weekly trips to the beach to just sit out there and listen to the water and feel the wind? What does it look like? If you believe that that's what will work for you, go ahead and make those steps to make that happen. Don't sit and wonder and, maybe this, maybe that, maybe next time. No. Your healing is necessary right now. Get on it right now. Take it serious. So before I go, and since we're talking about solutions, I have one last solution for you. If you're interested in more information about healing and about feeling, here is my second book. It's called Better Off Dead, 10 Factors to Consider Before Calling It Quits, before you give up on yourself, before you lie in the belly of depression, before you take pity on yourself and think that there's nothing else for you to do except for wallow in your grief and your pain. Order this book. Read it. It will really turn your life around if you are receptive to it. If you're interested, you can go on Amazon right now. The book is there and it's available on digital and also paperback. If you're interested in a signed copy from me, The link is in the description to get yourself a signed copy. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Kickstart with Am. It is my pleasure to bring these shows to you. You guys take care. And the next time you come to this channel, there better be a level of pain that has risen off you. See you next time.